What's up, Hippo lovers? Mr. Yo against Hera in a best of 5. All nomadic maps. The Wandering Warriors Cup, hosted by T90+Dave. You can see civilizations and maps there. Let's jump into the action. Nomad is our number one, or map number one, that we always start with. And we see Mr. Yo playing Portuguese here. Has his dock at the very south of the map. While we see Hera docking at the top, playing the Malay. Spots in general, lots of, enough gold. 2 boars, 3 boars close by, so can't be too unhappy. Even 4 boars if he scouts properly. On the other side, Mr. Yo, I can see 2, maybe 3 boars. If he wants to go over there, 4 boars as well. Now, the question in the chat, what's your prediction, guys? What do you think? Who is going to win? How is this one ending? My prediction is a 3-2 for Mr. Yo. I simply think the settings are so good for him. I think he can prepare a lot. 3-1 Hera. We see 3-0 Mr. Yo, 3-1 Mr. Yo, 3-1 Mr. Yo, 3-0 Yo. Okay. Obviously, no results are real big shocker. Like, what would surprise me the most, obviously, is a 3-0 for Hera. I think on those settings, Mr. Yo just so incredibly strong. Creative maps, wild ones. His decision making is just so incredibly good. Just feels like he knows exactly what to do in which spot. This is Yo's turn here. It will be so good for Hera if he takes Yo in this map. Oh yeah. What, like, starting off with a Nomad win could be really nice, because then obviously Hera only needs to win his home maps. Maybe something that he prepared a bit for. Portuguese against Malay. Obviously, not the craziest civilizations, but as you all know, Spanish, Persians, and Malayans banned, because those were the most picked civilizations in earlier rounds. And then we had Lithuanians and Mongols banned here as well. Fishing ship count 1 for each player, which accounts slightly better for Mr. Yo, so got that one up a bit faster. 4 on the boar here, rest should go on wood. Probably 5 on wood and then go for the full production. The question is how we are approaching this one. They need to make an AI needy so he can have needy conversation with themselves. Wouldn't that be the dream? Actually, that's already in the works. Just go to my Twitter video that I posted today and you will learn more about it. The truth revealed around N4C. Mr. Yo moving out here. Okay, or is that maybe just for house? Wouldn't really know what he could achieve. Let's maybe take some idea and see some vision what he's up to. Still trying to scout and figure out where the opponent is docking. He obviously at the bottom of the map and sees that his opponent is not to the left of his TC. So has to be relatively happy. Knows that basically only one side aggression can be an option. While we are looking at Hera, who does not have that many sheep and actually didn't scout the dock at the bottom. So has less of an idea. Also scouts more to really find resources on land than trying to find the dock spot. A bit surprising to me. I for one welcome out Nili Overlords. That would be something. 3 fishing ships against 3 fishing ships now as well. So pretty even start. Yo with more houses, and that one feels like she is up to something. Maybe some walls here, and then something into the fast castle direction. Could be an option. Did Hera lose some AoE2 skill during his AoE 4 time? I would assume his preparation for this, for those maps, is not something that can be too good. Can Hera speak Chinese? I'm pretty sure Chinese is not a language. Plus, I'm pretty sure he can't. Bottom side of bracket is stacked Viper, Yo, and Hera. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Is Viper playing against the winner of the set? Which civilization do you prefer here? Well, I'm a huge Malay fan, right? But I would think this is close to 50-50. Wow, that's obviously a banger. Already quarterfinal? The Viper against the winner of this set? Oh, yo. It could have easily been in finals. Like, Hera could easily be in the finals. For Western people, Chinese equals Mandarin? Okay. Well, I'm an Eastern person. So, please use the right terms. Born in East Germany. So this looks a lot like Yo is going for a fast castle play here. AoE 2 enjoyed. What is your question? And yeah, it's going to be the oil gun play. I kind of was already expecting it, simply because he knows distance is super long. And maybe we get another idea of what he scouted. He still doesn't know, but he knows that it's super far away. He knows that there's no dock at the right hand side. And Hera, look at that. Double dock at the top, and still has no idea where the opponent is. Ay. Whew. Okay, for everyone who thinks they're smart, seeing those letters, yeah, this might be a recorded game of Mr. Yo, but both players are forced to send in all their recorded games, so this is not giving away. Who won? So don't get overexcited by seeing those letters. Or kanjis, right? People from Brazil speak Brazilian as well? Okay. Language is tied into the record game? Yeah. Okay, mill now by Mr. Yo. 4 on stone, actually. Most of the time we see people going with 3 on stone if they want to go for the fast castle. And then most of the time adding 2 more on the way. Okay, Mr. Yo goes to the successful lure. No surprise there. Hera still getting more and more boars as well. Pretty clumped up build here. Is he adding more fishing ships? For now he sits at 6, while we see 7 on the other side. And look at that, Hera going completely into the wrong direction. Has no idea about this, and I think Hera now spotted it though. I think now he lost the sheep at the bottom. Yeah, he knows about the dock now. Knows how wrong he went. Ay. Okay, so pretty beautiful spot for Mr. Yo. And honestly, this won't be pretty for Hera. The question is like, how aggressive can we get with the castle? Here, Mr. Yo. Do we just build one here? Or do we go a bit more aggressively? Yo tries to find out, tries to get a better idea and builds an outpost. Yeah, like Hera's sheep scouting did put him behind here, I believe. You always need to find out where the dock of your opponent is. And Hera simply going to the wrong direction delayed him so much. Is Hera still top 3? Interesting question. I think if he wins this one, he's still a really strong contender to it. Lots of people felt like his KOTD performance was really underwhelming. I didn't see the set, so I don't really know. And he's obviously mainly focusing on H1+4 right now. So tough to really know. First galley out now. Fire galleys being added. Hera's castle timing won't be too bad. Comes over here and I think Yo. Not sure if he will get all the upgrades. I think he might actually lose the full water control. The question is perhaps more who else should be better than him aside from Viper, Leary. Winchester, Jordan, Yo? Not sure. Yo. Yeah, I wouldn't be like too surprised if Yo was considered to be better than Hera. I don't really see. I think it's more like people could probably just hate on him for playing so much H1+4 that they feel like he's not even top 3 anymore. But they wouldn't really know a good one to replace him in top 3. So actually, I like your thought process there. Oh, and that's going to be an aggressive castle. 130 away from reaching Castle Age himself. Here's Hera. And he's heavily focusing on water. War galley upgrade will finish, but only 1 demo. Oh! that was a good one. Lots of HP lost here. And now chasing this one down. Oh, that was a beautiful snipe. Oh, God. That might actually save Mr. Yo so much food here. Those fishing ships surviving for now. Ay. And Hera disengaging now. And that castle is going up. Oof. Hera, no answer to that. You know, Gun TC or Gun Castle in your face here. Ooh. Alright, 6 fishing ships. So didn't even add any after... feeling like he had so much control on water. Extra TC by Mr. Yo. Interesting. Thought this could have been the play with like the siege workshop and going for massive amount of aggression. He had so much wood that you can still potentially add a siege workshop though. Only 5 on gold. Would love to see some more being moved. Fake all in? No, it's like he never wanted to be all in, right? So where was the fake? But yeah, you certainly could expect a lot of aggression from an aggressive castle. Well, Hera might think so. Yeah, but he didn't get any indication of it. Right? Still, lots of water control. Oh, this is risky by Hera. He has to be methodical at pushing this one back. I think with all the water investment, that Mr. Yo still has more fishing ships than Hera. Just feels so wrong. Villagers moving here. Maybe a repair on that oil gun as well. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Holy moly, I would not have expected. And that's some place that I would never think of. That's why Mr. Yo is sitting where he is and I'm sitting where I do. Oh, sitting where I am. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Pushing away from gold there. So much map control. That's just crazy. Ay. What a good move. Pushed away from gold. Now pressuring that TC a bit. Obviously, we're just waiting for redemption here. Malay should have redemption here. I'm pretty sure about that. One demo. Oh, that was actually a poor demo. Now putting those away. Hera, do you really want to move in here? Feels risky. Okay. Good reaction. Redemption coming in. TC will most likely be lost regardless, though. Now forward TC makes more sense. Villagers are fighting units. Very much in the Chinese spirit here. Oh, that's so risky by Hera. Holy moly. Could have easily been another demo connection. Ay. And yeah, look at that. Yo doesn't care. Yo just sends his fire ship to the other side. Hopes to get 1-2 kills. We'll be very happy with that. You think players struggle after time off because it's difficult to get back into the game, or more just that their position has been getting better while they're away, the meta constantly changing? Well, meta is not really changing much. It's more like your hotkey setup and your cleanness just goes down so much. Yeah. Ooh. Ay. Okay, 3 TC play by Mr. Yo. And that is the big question, right? You're sometimes left so clueless against Mr. Yo. Could take the fight. No. Oh, actually, will he? He might. No. Okay, so Hera holds this. Will he try to repair the town center? Nope. Committing here. Goes for another kill and... Okay, so 3 monks traded off. 2 monks only, so that one is not dying. Okay, 2 monks trade off against 1 Orion and some HP. Makes the defense a bit more tricky for sure. And yeah, that one gets 3 fishing ships. Yeah, has to be happy with that for sure. And Mr. Yo, I really like this redock. Really like this redock. Oh man, this is clever. And yeah, look at that. Hera is baited to the right-hand side. It's now clearing up those docks. Oh, another demo. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting so nervous, guys. He pop out. Does Mr. Yo see it? Yeah, more good. Is he actually watching or is that... and... Oh, get 4 of those and damages the others. Oh boy, oh boy. And no, another demo behind this one gets another 2. And that makes the raid at the side just so much better here. Disengages a bit there. And now actually a fire ship could clear this 4 up. Engagement here, and oh, this is so beautiful by Mr. Yo. And that's why we think he's such a great player on Nomad maps. Just so many decisions, so much going right for him, so many attacks at different angles. That's just so annoying, and that Hera isn't simply used to playing. And look at that, enough stone pretty soon for a second castle, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see something here. Just pressure off another town center. More water lost, and now the fish is being pushed into the area where we already fished a lot away. And Hera loses water. I have no idea how this actually is an option. He had like 12 war galleys. 12 war galleys against not a single unit on water. And still, Mr. Yo is making so much happen here. Continues to do quite some damage here. So crazy. Okay, at least loses that one now. But only after doing quite a lot of damage. And Mr. Yo also like not over-investing into the oil guns. Feels so weird, but so good. Now a market again by Hera. Or is it the first one? Still has a full gold spot in the back here, so won't be too scared. Seo goes for more stone, actually. Monastery in the back. And this one will be a run to Imp. And Hera will have a defensive castle. So not too bad. Ooh, nice conversion here. Hera holds on water. And will be up to him faster. Also gets a defensive castle up. I don't mind Hera's situation too much. Oh, Mr. Yo is so greedy. Actually went for water here again. So Hera will be to him a tiny bit earlier, I would assume. Just needs to click after the castle finishes. Didn't have a second building except those monasteries. Got 2 relics. Wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Yo gets some control of his relics as well. Water control now basically more than ever for Hera. Fishing ship saved. Second castle here. And yeah, 40-second advantage for Hera, so no surprise there. Hera was missing a building. Yeah, I know. He was like trying to finish the castle. So it will be the Arbalest trap play. I think a university makes lots of sense. Bombard cannon just feel like a really good unit in this spot. Is a Yo heavily housed? Castle not working, docks can't be used, goes for all the eco upgrades now. Losing some fishing ships. Which one is the better late game civ? Late game, probably Portuguese. Super late game, probably Malay. Early imp, I would think pretty equal. I think once you get Archipelago, Portuguese should be better. Might just be because I'm such a big bombard cannon fan though. Yeah, that castle would feel a bit ambitious, but he builds an even more ambitious one. Like, I think Yo could just be reaching Imp and having one of the first clicks being chemistry. Just try to time this. The Imp timing with chemistry. Bam! Look at how aware he is what the best unit in the game is. And what he needs in this spot. So good. So good. Orient's now moving in. Missing quite a lot of shots though. Castle likely to go up. And... Malay get block printing? Yes, they do. I don't see that castle staying alive for too long though. It's only one trap though. No other production from Hera. He's limited on gold. What is this mining camp? What? Oh, he didn't know about the gold positioning. That one is not the most efficient one. Oh, and we even get siege engineers here. So Mr. Yo really knows what he wants to focus on. Now one bombard cannon. I wouldn't mind a second siege workshop. We didn't really have enough wood for it though. Now another sneaky one. Did we have another redock? No, it's just a sneaky one. No idea how that one survived. Nope. Oh, I want to say no trap production, but actually 2 traps out. The bombard cannon will be the hero unit here. Block printing and redemption out though. So the big question will be, how will the bombard cannon survive? Now out. I think just focus this one. Get one shot, go back. Get one shot, go back. It's the way to go. Uh-oh, this is quite a commitment here for Hera. I don't think he really wants to get in there. That's all 3 monks going down. And some of his crossbows behind this one. And the bombard cannon wasn't even touched. So really good move there. Maybe a transition on the conversion, but not really happening. And Mr. Yo might actually save this castle. 2 more shots needed on that trap. But actually more repair coming in. So actually that count might increase. And another monk goes down. But we, I think, need a second bombard cannon. Indeed, that's coming out now. And double bombard cannon is good enough to kill that trap here, I believe. Villagers are being attacked as well. Castle goes down. Therefore, bombard cannon is losing in some efficiency. But look at that. Everything dies and bombard cannons are connecting. Mr. Yo is taking game number 1. What a pretty one by him. And honestly, I think this game was decided by Dark Age scouting. Then Hera not really winning the war, although he invested so much into it. And then Mr. Yo actually getting that castle up, but the 3TC boom behind it. Quite a nice play. Sneaky docks over and over again. And Hera simply didn't have the time to transition out of this one. Beautiful, beautiful play by Mr. Yo here for sure. Holy moly. Holy moly did he play that one nicely. Yeah, and honestly this is like the inexperience by Hera. Like, how he used his sheep, not really scouting for the docks, felt wrong. Maybe he didn't have enough sheep, but I saw like 2-3 scouting around his TC. Whew. The tower rush down on the gold was superb by Yo. Yeah, was a really nice move. Was a really nice move. Agreed, agreed. Kept Hera more in the dark, not really knowing what the opponent would be going for. Yeah, realizing that the opponent didn't have any army was just really, really nice. Way better could do for Mr. Yo there in the end. More resources collected, simply because he had more villagers as well. What a nice, nice play. And we saw how he like played the fast castle just really nicely. 1638 there. And we saw like how long Mr. Yo kept fish alive. That should not happen, right? Hera had so many galleys. Ay. But Hera, ahead in the clicking. Good for him. Whew. Okay, let's X out civilization that we already used. So it is Portuguese, the last pick, actually getting the W. Malay, second to last pick. Having a problem there. But Hera will never ever do the scouting mistake again. Do you even think he's aware of it? Do you know? Like, do you think he's actually like, okay, that was 100%, because it's way easier for me to see what caused it than to you during the game to realize, or like Hera during the game to realize what happened. At least that's how I view it. But okay, let's jump into the next game here. We have Hera in the blue trunks playing Chinese. Arguably the best civilization on this map, but Byzantines certainly really strong as well. I do think so, yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how much thought he's putting into this. I think especially if he is out or if he wins 3-1 quite quickly. I don't think he will go over those recorded games. And I don't think he will look at a cast. So, having the realization in-game, it felt more like knowledge was missing. Not something unlucky happened. Dock up by Hera in the center. Yo actually placed it a bit differently. Interesting. So different approach here by our Chinese player from China. Who is actually playing Byzantines, not Chinese. So whoopsie. Interesting why he wouldn't build the dock in the center. Does he think he's late or what? Bit surprised. Solid wood here, and could go for some ibex really close to his town center, while we see case wood for Mr. Yo, but not having any neutral resources. So villagers should be way better for Hera here, simply because obviously gaining 3 extra villagers and your TC can work quite nicely with all the extra food here that you have at the start. Just those galleys went so far from the left, I think he realized instantly, but I might be wrong. So this really went so far to the left, I think he realized instantly. Yeah, but he, like, the scouting intel should have been acquired differently. But yeah, maybe it was just bad luck as well, right? He did try to scout in some way. Yeah, and he scouted a bit later. So maybe it was just bad luck. Yeah. Like, I probably, like, for the 100% understanding to watch it again out of his POV. So, quite some scouting here for Mr. Yo. And now gets the boar here. Nice block. The llama joins the party. And that's a boar pre-loom. Villager gets relatively low though. And he has to jump into the town center. Yeah. Strong garrison the other way. And yeah, was a bit shaky here. Simply because the villager pathing was a bit weird here. Ran into the bush and then around. I think if he just took the better line, that could have been more controlled. This one, for example, felt really smooth. 4 fishing ships against 4 fishing ships. Still 2 more villagers. Might even be more, right? Let's take a look when this one finishes. Okay, 2.2 villages ahead, plus loom, right? Is it 2.5 plus loom? It's 2.5 plus loom. What? How is that a thing? Looks like Hera focused on his TC way earlier then. Did his TC really finish that much quicker? The starting island? Well, you technically can pick what island you want to go for, right? Chinese? But how can you be ahead more than 3 villagers with Chinese? You can't. Like, you get 3 extra villagers. And he is ahead by 3.2. So he simply had to build, or like 2.2 plus loom. So it had to be also way faster TC build. Now maybe Mr. Yo took some time to decide on the TC, while Hera just went here and instantly built it. At least that's my prediction here. Going on to go with 5 villagers now. Here's Hera. So fire galley opening by him. A bit surprising to me. Also something that I would be expecting from Mr. Yo, who's a solid 70-75 seconds behind. Still stays on food. Also a bit surprising to me. I think full wood transition is now the... What's the red dot at the top? Causarinos. Nothing too special. You could check Town Watch, but seems very unlikely. Yeah, but especially because Town Watch is a feudal age upgrade. And we are still in Dark Age. Pooh, this is late to feudal? Is it? What? I'm confused. Okay, triple dock now here by Yo. Double dock by Hera, who's still up earlier. Not sure why he's not really using his transporter. Sometimes you try to find out where the dock spots are, how much they are producing. Funny. lumber camp positioning here. I think over here could have made lots of sense as well for the long run. Transporter passes by. Mr. Yo reaches fuel edge now. I really like the spot for Hera here, I have to say. All the passages. Focus, wind, water. 2 monasteries in the middle. 4 relics. What? Okay, 1 demo, double fire galley. Hera goes double fire galley, 1 demo himself. Still 3 dogs against 2 dogs. Hera's scouting seems lacking. What did he see? Let's see. What? Okay, he has an idea, obviously, about the docks now, but didn't scout anything at the bottom. Obviously, Yo, at least some sheep around. Got some idea of how the resources are looking on the other islands. Oh, this could be a really good demo. Let's take a look. Hera splits away. Okay, and Yo has to take the suboptimal hit there. Fishing ships being sent away. Transporter a bit under pressure. More demos here for Hera being built. Triple dock versus triple dock. Demo could maybe get in there and split away. Oh, good split. Good split here by Hera. Maybe kill from distance. No, won't be allowed. Okay, eats it. Now some more raid at the side. Not the greatest micro by Mr. Yo. Good job there. More fire galleys, more demos, and this is a wild one. Villager count behind this one. Still good for Mr. Hera. That one might likely to go down. Another demo connecting. Trying to find more repairs, but not really an option against 3 fire galleys here. And a demo maybe behind this one. Hera tries to split off. Oh. Gets in there. And actually damage on all 3 of them. So can't be too unhappy. 1 military against 6 though. Hera just looks in such a good position. And yeah, Chinese just so good on this map. Such a crazy good opening. It also felt like the positioning of the town center maybe a bit late there. Maybe something we could take a look at again. And look at that. 8 military against 0. 5 villagers ahead as well. And 5 workers ahead. Which is actually 5 villagers. Okay, Mr. Yo needs to make something crazy happen here. Absolutely crazy. Demo behind. And maybe the kill here. Not the most important thing, but fish obviously not being gathered right now. I tried to look at the mini-map, but I don't really see any sneaky units. Let's go 5 games. Not completely unlikely. This one feels like Hera is in full control. And then Mr. Yo still having 2 home maps, so it doesn't feel like Hera is too likely to finish this one off 3-1 here in my books. Is there a rule when to attack the ship and when repairing villager? I think I would always repair the ship unless the repair villager is low. Right, because the repair villager simply can go back. And Mr. Yo, that's something I've seen a lot from him and I respect him a lot for. 50 mid-game. This game is over and we have seen multiple, and I've cast multiple of dozens games where people drag this one out and then lose the game in 40 minutes. This game is completely over, and I respect Mr. Yo for realizing it and calling it quite quickly here. GG. KD 9-1. Hera with a better opening. And triple dog play. Chinese just so much better. Let me quickly scroll back to when we started. And let's compare TC timings maybe a bit. TC at 27 seconds. Wow. Okay, it's actually not that big of a difference. 0.2 villagers maybe. Okay. Simply that Hera started with Loom, instantly villagers, and simply didn't have any idle TC. Okay, really clean build order. Not much we can say. Not much we can say. G to the G. And yeah, we can pause this one here. And we can obviously click off some civilizations. We have Chinese winning for Hera, pick number 1. And we have Byzantines, pick number 3, taking the L there for Mr. Yo. So, Compass in the books here. Hera won his own map. Now, Houseboat or Boundary Brawl for Mr. Yo. It's going to be interesting. Hera Yo. Game 3 on the way. Which ships are out of the tournament? As you know by checking Wikipedia, Persians, Malians, and Spanish. And let's jump into Boundary Brawl here. We are looking at Berbers for Mr. Yo and Mayans for Hera. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is a bit surprising for me, I have to say. Not really the civilizations that I would have expected. Let's see how this one plays out. Berbers. 1 TC play, pretty strong. Can make some magic happen. Mayans. Probably want to have more of that food. Can play 1 TC style as well. Would love to see a Persian douche on this map. Well, not in this round anymore. Need to probably watch the round of 128. Maybe we had some in there. Oof. Barely saved that one. Elephant over here now, 37 HP, and they just have to get out. Okay, all saved here. Feels like a pretty clean 2 elephant v 2 elephant split here. At least in my books. 2 villages on wood here, no big shenanigans. Neely's Dark Signs. Ah, you watched the Twitter video. Dock now. With only 2 on wood. This feels interesting, to say the least. Oh, I think this is mainly... Oh, you know what this is for? You know what this is for? Oh. Buffaloes. Oh. Has to be a nice strat by Yo. Mongols ban and Berber's first pick. Yeah, actually quite surprising, yeah. Those fishing ships should be moving faster as well. So that could be all the food in the world for him. 13 cows, nearly math. 1915 food. 1950 food. If it wasn't for DK. So let's say a solid 1500, 1600 food. Extra under his town center. If he actually gets every single one of them. Which is a big question mark still for me. He actually goes for lumber camp. What? Why did he build the dock then? Just for the shorefish? Now I'm confused. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Feels really peaceful here. Woodland's being taken. And the question is like, how does Hera want to approach the water? Maybe archer play. I don't really see how Mayans are this crazy on this map, to be honest. Let's quickly take a look again at Hera's pick priority. Mayans being pick number 3 by him. Okay. Fishing ship? Have longer lasting meat? Yeah, I can see that. But aren't they better on other maps? Maybe ship was the initial plan, but not a lot of trees. Or maybe it's just for the box turtle. Right, it's still the fastest food. Now he gets the fishing ship out. Question is like, when do you go for it? Because by now, Hera is likely to have has to have something as well. Goes for a deep fish immediately. Yeah, he doesn't go too wild. So maybe we got a bit overexcited. Maybe something like Lithuanians are just like one of the craziest civs here. You can just go for the early dock. Wouldn't be surprised if Lithuanians might be banned next round. Certainly has to be picked quite highly, right? Does anyone have an idea? What should be banned next? Yeah, Hera's up indeed. Almoseo's build order was pretty weird. 6 on wood so early, the dock so early, being on stragglers that early, also on berries, all stuff that slows him down. We will definitely see that strat before the tourney is out though. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I wouldn't be surprised. But obviously it slows you down quite a bit as well, right? Just sending the fishing ship around once, I think could probably cost you, I would estimate like 30-40 food that you could collect. So double dock by Hera. 1 on gold, 2 on gold. Not sure what that one is up to. Did the mining camp just finish or what? Huh. Still no loom by Hera? What? You play mains without loom? Well, if you don't start with the scout, obviously you can just continue with villager production. So maybe you felt, okay, +1 villager could be good enough. What is Yo doing? I would assume a galley opening here. Has 3 on gold, double dock play. So both players will focus on water quite heavily. And Hera goes for galleys as well. Okay, okay. Don't mind it too much. Third dock could be an option here for Hera. Maybe fletching squeezed in at some point as well. Someone didn't watch Hera's Nomad guide on YouTube? Explain to me what you mean with that. Hera sent the will back. Seems like he didn't make it to TC. Yeah. I'm pretty sure like that was a villager not really knowing that he could have dropped off at the mining camp, yeah. So 2 galleys out. 2 fire galley play by Mr. Yo. Obviously, those move a bit faster, so tougher to micro for Hera against it. 40 HP on that one. 20 HP, 14 food, dead. So Hera with a really nice opening for sure. 15 food gone here as well, so 29 food dropped. Ay. Really good opening here for Hera. Start this one off. Mr. Yo, food might be quite troublesome for him. But now double fire galley. How can Hera micro against this one? Not too well at the start here for sure. And look at that. Oh, trying to intercept some more fire galleys. Hera around. We'll lose some HP on those. Didn't shoot for quite some time. Hello. Is he trying to commit against this villager? Would be such a Hera thing. But yeah, thinks better of it. Knows that those are like to go down. 5 galleys in the... Oh, 5 galleys on the field. 2 on the queue. And goes for a third dock here. That's interesting. No fletching on the way either. Does not want to build the blacksmith in the center, obviously. Because that one is all visible. So it gives away that actually the third dock is being built. So Mr. Yo knows what's up. And Mr. Yo knows that we are committing quite heavily onto water here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go for a third dock himself. Or is this maybe Mr. Yo style who tries to sneak a villager and tries to go onto some galleys? Not really. Where are the fishing ships of Hera? Wait, don't tell me Hera actually played triple dock and didn't do a single fishing ship. Okay, well then Mr. Yo is not too bad in position. Yeah, he lost some himself, but he had more. Oh man, I think we desperately need fletching. I like this move by Hera. He knows, okay, if I go full galley, it's likely that I win water. So what's the next step how I could lose the game? That's some land aggression. Plus, it's obviously sneaky Mr. Yo play. So I don't rule it out. Now the market being rushed out here. Still only double dock. He's not going for more galleys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a heavy market usage into Fast Castle. Stone sold. Barracks. Oh, this feels so likely. Not having fish to kill confuses Mr. Yo. Yeah, not unlikely. Villager saved. Fishing ship. It's away. And that's like Siege Workshop here could work a lot. Or Siege Workshop here. Barracks. I'm still surprised that we aren't using the market though. Sneaky villager. Yeah, feels like double stable maybe here. Everything else would be like really surprising to me. Hi, 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 hi. So Hera can't lose his fish? Yeah. Smart. Do we maybe... Oh, this could easily be walled in, right? Gate. House. I could see stuff happening there. How is the market still not used? What's happening here? Mr. Yo. And Hera might actually be up very competitive timing here towards Castle Age. Now goes on to Stone. So Plumed Archer will be the play. Huh. Okay, Mr. Yo now sold all his stone. Bought some stuff and will be up. 3 fire galleys out here. Tries to get the kill with that one. Tries to get away with those two. And just tries to be annoying. Like, his main plan is to not allow Hera to fish. Hera doesn't have the biggest intention to even fish, though. Ooh, Blacksmith was late. Quite some resources in the bank here. Market can be used. And double stable? Maybe do we even go triple stable? Did Hera see the market? Oh, that would surprise me quite a bit. Yeah. Didn't have enough range. If you win the middle before Castle Age, you can prevent villagers crossing, right? Yeah. But like, if you see all the galleys now, like 5-6 villagers could just sneak in that direction. Tower Taker, hey yo! Obviously, Warcraft 3 legend. Gating this one up. Now trying his hands on Age of Empires 4 as well. And stops by to send some viewers over to Age of Empires 2. We have professional Age of Empires 2 for player / caster / tournament host. We'll have a $100,000 Age of Empires 4 tournament later this year in like 6 weeks. So maybe you want to stop by for that one again. And I hope you had a wonderful time over at Takers. Oh. Now we see the galleys here moving in a bit too deep if you wanted to avoid damage, but Hera is more concerned about finding the kills. And that's actually a tricky amount of galleys here. If upgraded to War Galley, I think you can easily take out that CC. Although I don't think Mr. Yo will mind too much. He will have his one mission, and that one mission is to kill from this side. And Hera won't get to Plumed Archers in time. This is a Mangonel. Hera, I don't like that he has so little vision. I think an outpost here could make lots of sense. An outpost here could make lots of sense. He knows that there's nothing happening on water. He knows that there was no archer play. Like, what is Berbers going to play next? And Berbers are going to play next is a Night Raid. And they even have forging. So they're 4 slicing villagers here instead of 5 slicing. Mangonel can be around. Maybe even a ram, honestly. And now the outpost here. TC is being built. Monastery as well. And those galleys won't help at all. Mr. Yo will play this one so all in. Like, I think he might just be stuck at 36 villagers. Not sure if, like, adding so many more makes lots of sense. So Hera basically has only one goal, and that is surviving. Mr. Yo floating lots of resources here. I'm really shocked. Really shocked. Untypical for him. Another outpost, more knights. Remember, knights cheaper for Berbers here. Mangonel around could get a solid shot off. Oh, actually focuses on the town center immediately. War Galley's doing some damage. Tower, low HP, but should be surviving here. Maybe Monastery for Mr. Yo behind this one as well. Right now, not really facing any army. Villagers now being pulled by Hera to contest those. Monk around won't really be contested too much. Ground attack there will never, obviously, get a full kill. Because ground attack maximum 39 damage. As most of you know, villagers with 40 damage there. And Mangonel still annoying. Monastery, nice addition. Try to go for the villager snipe, won't really happen. And now it just goes for more buildings. Actually, an extra town center for Mr. Yo in the back there. And should just let that one die. Villagers actually snuck off, so good job there. Double monastery here, but not a single conversion should happen. And still Mr. Yo floating so many resources. So untypical for him. Third town center play. What is this? Mr. Yo is playing mind games after mind games. Uh-oh, monks are getting away. Like, this is screaming all in. This is screaming full aggression. But actually, it's like forging, no bloodlines, no armor. And Mr. Yo simply plays 3 TCs behind this. I think I've never seen a Berber player do this. Like this heavy economic approach after this. It's obviously only going to be 2 town centers after this one dies. But still. Uh-oh, Mr. Yo tries to dodge. Maybe a run-by shot on the monk could have been a thing. Ooh, tries to get away. Oh, will actually... What? Don't go back in there. Mr. Yo, that's so greedy. Holy moly. Now really has to run. Oh, don't tell me. Yeah, trades off 1v1. And now another mangle out. Monks doing good job of healing. 3 on food? Yeah, it just feels wrong in so many ways, right? Has 3 eco upgrades though. Solid. And adds some more farms. Now buying some more food. For mainly villager production, I would think. No, actually goes for armor. But now just 2 TC versus 2 TC? Yeah, but if I was Hera, I would expect it to be 2 TC versus 0 TC. And like, it's so easy to overreact here for Hera. And if you underreact, you're simply dead. Think I would like to see some fishing ships being squeezed in there. Especially because it's like guaranteed to not get raided now. Hera at 3, yeah. 3 TCs even, yeah. Yeah. So Hera 3 TCs against what could be perceived as 0 TCs. But it's actually 2 TCs. Uh-oh, Mangnal a bit out here. Yo, nice in direction. Villager needs to be pulled, indeed. Goes for the repair. Mangnal could be focused. Still Mr. Yo floating so many resources over and over again. Wow, loses that one. A bit surprising to me. No sanctity on those monks means a monk could die to a single Mangnal shot. Villager still around. Now run under the TC fire, but doesn't care too much. 3rd TC here by Mr. Yo. Just feels so weird. Feels so weird to me, I have to say. Some dances. Some ground attack, but only tickling the Mangonel. I think you can contest the monks a bit more if you wanted to. Okay, now another Mangonel. Another one in the queue. Knights won't really find too much here right now. Could maybe consider like taking 2. Try to find something. Just keeps everything very compact there. Hera loses a villager. No reaction there. Did go for some repair. As you all know, repair normally half the cost of a building or a unit. With town centers, double the cost. Excluding stone. To see, not producing too well. 15 on food would not be enough. Oh, Mr. Yo just so good with his Mangonel micro. That's quite some pressure here. And second siege workshop. What? What? This is so weird. And those outposts are just so good. Look at the vision that Mr. Yo has here. He just has such a good idea. While Hera, well, he sees the Mangonels because they are shooting. And that's going to be a dead TC. Yo has so much more stone. Oh yeah. Could build a TC. I think a castle here could actually make lots of sense. I don't think that one village at the right-hand side is really the king there. And still so many knights around. Yeah, those eagles won't do anything. Looks like all-in is back on the menu. Well, not really, right? 3 TC play. Yeah, those villagers are being pulled. This feels like a castle here. Oh, Hera goes for a castle, and that's at the wrong side, basically. The town center still dies. Woodline is open. And that castle will be uncontested. Army is really slow. But how patiently Mr. Yo is pushing this. So crazy. Gets even more eco upgrades behind this. Should never work. This is so brilliantly played. And now blocking that gold off. And Hera might be out of gold eventually. Right? This one is gone. We have... Yeah. Seeing the castle, but won't help. Now some raids here. Monks maybe. Oh, losing 2. The other 2 hurt quite nicely. And Mangonel. I think they will stay annoying here. I think maybe even the tower could be annoying. Oh, and Hera will hate this. This is something he will absolutely not anticipate. Hera has soon enough stone for another castle. Same goes for Mr. Yo there. Still 20 villagers behind? Yeah. But what is Hera doing with his 20 villagers? That's my question. Oh, Eagle Raid. I like that. It feels like Berber is scaling so well here. It has to be done? No, I don't think that's actually like the worst spot to be in for Hera, right? It's still like he has a chance to get Castle Age. Gold is not that pretty. Mangonel. Okay, gets 1 kill. Not the best thing ever. Now we go for Bloodlines. I think maybe this is the spot where we just see massive Knight raids. You can clear up the water quite nicely. Yeah, maybe Knight all in. But then he can't kill the home base. Camachas could find some villager kills here. Eagles are being cleared up. And yeah, Knights are simply being sent home. Could maybe go for clear up. That's an interesting castle. Not really protecting too much right now. It's more of a long-term castle, I feel. Maybe allows a redock as well. Will prevent some raids. I think that's not really the best spot ever. Maybe something like here could have been better. But it just feels like it stops an area that's likely to be attacked in the future. Oh god. Oh god. And Hera didn't see that. And that might be so tilting for Hera. Oh no. Oh no. Knights are now clearing up so much as well. Botkin is out. Hera has to pull the villagers and barely gets any control. Goes for the Rhino now. Okay. Still so little control here for Hera. Okay, now Mangonel shot could be good. Wow, mainly dodged here by Mr. Yo. Pretty solid work. What's happening here? We'll see quite some kills. More villagers falling. Hera tries to micro them away. Mangonel shot flying in again. But yeah, so many villager losses here guaranteed. And actually squeezes under the town or under the castle. I'm not sure if I like that one too much. Hera still ahead in population, but now loses some under starting TC even. Couldn't really pull all those villagers. And all of a sudden, Mr. Yo ahead in villagers. Don't ask me how this happened. I tried to show you. But this is just magical. Like, Mr. Yo is just such an incredible beast in those wild scenarios. Like, Sneaky Siege Workshop, the Knight attack there. Hera tried to go for the Monk defense, had a defensive castle. And Yo is up to Imperial Age. While Hera struggling to even get gold. Has some villagers here, but that's such an open spot. Tricky to see now by Mr. Yo. Yeah, thinks better of it. I think a TC here might be a bit safer. Tougher to push away. Maybe no more Mangonels here as well. Hera no horse color. Yeah, 1 eco upgrade against 5 eco upgrades behind as well. So economy just is so much better by Mr. Yo. Not even fair. What do we go for now? Oh, castle. Oh. This has a lot of failed potential. Lots of failed potential. And Mr. Yo has everything in his own hands. Mangonel kill. And can go for this one now. Can go for the monks first if he wanted to. Find some villager kills maybe. Oh, healer's actually coming in. Oh, the healer's actually working out quite nicely. And yeah, monks are getting away. Actually, nothing happened. Only one Mangonel was one Mangonel trade, but I got a bit scared. Now doubling down over here. And Trap War, therefore, will go in favor of Mr. Yo. How much gold do we still have left? Okay, like 1.2k, 1.3k. Only Yo and MBL would have made the second Siege Workshop. Out of the top players? Probably, yeah. I would not have seen. Maybe Max in his prime. Hera forgot the eco upgrade, so I skipped it on purpose. It was just a game with so much pressure. Like, if you would now give him the option, like, do you want to have the eco upgrades? He would say yes. But I think it was just so tough. Oh, good move. Instant reaction by Hera here as well. Solid. Trap war where one player doesn't even have traps. Yeah, and soon no castles either. So that's going to be ugly. Plus no gold for traps pretty soon as well. Now expands over here. But that's so many knights. Oh, they will kill everything. Oh, this is so ugly. Yeah, so it's clearly a mistake by Hera. I don't think like he intentionally says horse color is a bad upgrade while having 40 farms. Oh, this will be so ugly for Hera. This might actually trigger the GG. He might actually not even try to fight to Imperial Age. Oh, sees it instantly. Hera's still on point, honestly. Like, so many right moves. Like, reactions are absolutely great. But that's just another round of villagers dying. Plumed archers for the defense. That castle falling, though. And we mentioned that gold control is quite problematic. But soon, Cavaliers. Soon, plate barding armor here for those Cavaliers. And then Plumes and Castle Age won't do anything. And that's why Hera is switching into pikemen. Has quite some barracks here, but production won't be pretty. Plus, we already have Camel Archer as an option as well. Oh, another raid in the center. And, oh, that seems like a bit too many villagers here. 23, so there will be some guaranteed dead ones. And, yeah, Hera knows about it, sends those away. Oh, maybe some demos. Maybe some demos. Hera has a plan. Hera has a plan. Oh, no. Plan is not good enough. Oh, the villager spread actually hurts his demo hit. Well, might he get... Okay, got 2. That other one survives with 8, but sees all the raids are coming in and Terra has to tap this one out. G to the G, Mr. Yo. Quite a nice game by him, and one with Berbers. Wow. His first pick after Mongols were banned, so felt like this is a crazy good choice for him and Hera. I don't fault him how he played. I actually think he played extremely well. It sounds so weird. But, like, it's tricky to get information how the opponent is playing. And you already killed a town center. So I would have, like, bet a lot of money and would have lost a lot of money on guessing that Mr. Yo is playing an all-in here. But actually, extra TC, extra TC, extra TC. And not a lot of aggression coming out of it. Then a bit more added in Castle Age, some more Mangonels, double Siege Workshop. And just a beautiful performance by Mr. Yo. Made Hera look quite helpless. Way better KD, makes lots of sense. Found a lot of villager kills, a lot of plume kills as well in the end. 6,000 more resources gathered and Hera didn't even reach Imperial Age. What a great game. What a great game. That's just a strategic masterpiece. And, like, honestly, this is a game where I feel like I would have loved to pause multiple times and interview the players. And just ask them, like, how do you think you are positioned in this game? How many villagers do you think your opponent has? And just, like, a thought process of Mr. Yo explaining, like, when to go for how many knights. What does he think his opponent is thinking? Or why second Siege Workshop? Something like that, right? Now 2 match points. And that would be a round of 16 elimination for Hera. Oh boy, that's something we didn't say in a long time, I thought. But actually, last time we said that was... in KOTD, right? Or was it round of 12? Something like that. Certainly, we know that Hera surely wants to win the next 2 games. And we're looking at Graupel. Mr. Yo plays Japanese. And will build CC pretty far on the outside. Okay, now found the woodline that he likes. And Hera is playing Italians. Do you think Berbers faster using ships is an underused Civ bonus? Actually, Otis. I said, since the day of Berbers coming out that I can't rule out that one day people will realize that Berbers is the best water civ. I think 10% faster moving ships should give you micro potential like no other civs. Galleys become better, demos become better, fire galleys become better. Micro completely changes. See it rarely used, and I think it could be used on top level in the galley micro. I absolutely agree with you. The thing is, they're also so nice on land maps because of the cheaper knights that often they're rather used in that regard. By the way, are their brackets so imbalanced? Lots of semi-worthy matchups in the round of 16. Yeah, we already had a long discussion about seeding yesterday. Let's just say the seeding was done 50% rating they had at the cutoff date and 50% highest rating. And that's how the brackets were made. Suboptimal seeding process maybe, or at least quarter worthy. Well placed dock for Hera. Yeah, has to be really happy with that one. Berbers have faster ships, really? Yeah. 10% faster movement, I believe. And yeah, as I said, I've been saying it for so long. I think that actually, if it's used perfectly, could be the best water civ. Sounds very wild to say that. Ooh, that one was close. But I truly believe so. So he actually ships over here to build a dock on a spot that the villager could actually have walked towards. Now, does he? Can he squeeze a dock? Ooh, that's nice. Can squeeze a dock through there. So Yo has to be happy with that dock for sure. Hera goes for the further away fish, simply to allow his villager to go onto that deep fish a bit longer. So, lots of clever moves by those two very clever players. It's so weird, the AoE Pro scene having 4 players at top 3. For a very, very long time, Mr. Yo was not considered to be top 3. Right? It was clearly Leary, Hera, Viper, and then he could get wild predictions. Then clearly Mr. Yo as number 4. And then wild predictions after that one again. Yeah, like, I actually I'm trying to make a ranking top 15 players in the world every, like, last day of March, roughly. Like, yeah, something in that ballpark. And asking for the opinions of the players and trying to get some seedings in there. Now we have also Vinch hard to placed. Yeah. Might have made quite a jump. I think he was like number 14 or something last March on our list. Could make a good argument for being squeezed in like number 9-ish something. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. Hero versus Viper gonna be a good match again. Oh yeah, absolutely. Remember guys, whoever plays this will face Viper next Saturday. I sadly have obligations, but I will cast semi-finals and finals again. With Mr. Doubt, in case he is out. But he obviously has a dream. I have my coins on Viper beating Yo. Whom beats Hera? Whom beats Hera? Okay. I think like this one obviously looks really good for Mr. Yo now. 80% chance that he advances. And then I see it like really 50-50. On those maps, not sure how good of practice Viper will be getting in over the next week. I think, let me think, like Jordan, Slam out, Taro and Doubt through, right? So those 3 actually could go for some wild practice. Yeah. Actually a really good tournament, right? 25k. 6.25 or something? For first, I think something in that ballpark, right? Lots of food here for Mr. Yo. Is that a fast castle play? Really late with his up timing. Double mill as well. Oh yeah. This looks like a fast castle play. Why are so many builds on wood? What is this build? Water play. Double dock, likely to play double galley. Maybe even third dock, yep. Steep dips for villagers does as fast as shorefish. Oh, I've heard different things there. I think it is the same speed, yes. Mr. Yo plays fast castle on such a water map. Triple dock for Hera. He's going triple fire galley. What only one said? Yeah, let's always trust only. Or on Nulu, or some insiders are calling him. Yo, slower uptime, losing water? Yeah, he's not even contesting water. Like, he is playing fast castle on land. Likely that a sneak villager will be sent here. Maybe even, I think I would even double down and send 2 sneaks. What is he? Nah, he can't just boom here, right? Transporter around. That one's simply only on the map to buy himself time. And Hera, yeah, he shouldn't. Look at that. Look at how clever Hera is. No more extra fire galleys. Now full fishing ships added. Yeah. Really nice moves. Question like, how many fishing ships do you want on this map? I think more than 9 might feel bad. Fishing ships needs to be focused down here as well. So Yo just dropping off everything, and then just probably sends them around randomly. Still no real play here. And Yo market plus blacksmith. This is a boom. Like this guy enters mind games. So will be Japanese playing triple TC boom most likely here. Yeah, I don't see any sneaky red dots anywhere. Or is he maybe redocking and tries to go for fast fires? But I don't see that as an option. Were Indians drafted by either player? I think so, yeah. Pretty sure. Let's quickly look at that one again. Indians on Hera's side. Pick number 4. Too much on gold for boom? Maybe, but there's not a single forward villager. So what else could it be? One sneaky villager. What is that one up to? We're now going for some galleys. What is this play? Monk siege push? But how? Transporter spotted. Villager should make it home though. Extra docks dropped now. So this will be fast castle. Oh, what a lovely move. What a good move. Oh, how are they not fully killing this one? Wow, squeezes through. Such a good micro move by Hera, but was not enough. Demo round now as well. And Yo will be contesting water, but at a really late time. And Hera, he might be scared of land attack. At least I would be. Is this water really that important? Titanic almost? Yeah, literally. Town watch now by Yo. He's scared of an attack as well. Look at that. Yo still kept the fishing ship alive as well. So war galley upgrade. Some pressure here. Not that much shift. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the approach here by Mr. Yo, honestly. Goes for the wood upgrade. Really nice focus on the eco upgrades here. Really have to applaud that. I love the move here by Hera, right? It feels so likely that Mr. Yo will make some wild moves happen. And like 2 knights running under your town center is not unlikely. And I like that Hera is not taking any risk here. Oh, demo could be nice. Let's take a look here. Okay, Hera splits away though. Hera reaches Castle Age now as well. Obviously gets the cheaper upgrade, has triple dock, has the... Oh, demo! Ooh, good connection here. Has the stable out as well. We have the extra TC for Mr. Yo. Quite some investment forced. I still believe that Hera should be in a pretty solid spot. Maybe you noticed that Hera stopped producing, so you wanted to either force him and think he can still contest it. Still, you're facing against 3 dogs. You have to still do extra ones. I don't think there's enough fish here. I think like triple TC boom would not have been the worst thing ever. Oh, demo here. Hera. Oh, that one is deep. No. Ooh. Okay. Actually, not the craziest hit ever. I thought at one point it might get even deeper and damage all the 3 ones. And Hera does not need to get the damage in here. Yeah, and Hera wins water. So Mr. Yo just contested a bit, down to 2 fishing ships. And Mr. Yo still at 1. I'm sure that Mr. Yo has sent the transport forward to play mind games and go water. If so, why did he have a villager there? Why did he not send in an empty transport over to the other side? I think that could have made so much sense as well. Like, you don't see... Right? Like, am I confused? You don't see if the enemy has units on the transporter. It's not as good as a bait. You can transport a cow, yeah. Yeah. Makes Hera think he goes for sneak, but go instead water. You see a flag? Okay. Well, then it makes more sense, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit brain farted there. Okay, so forward siege by Hera, triple TC by Yo, and now we have the siege workshop up top, the town center up top here. What's the Italian Civ bonus on water? Oh, lots of them. Cheaper fishing ships. Having cheaper upgrades in the dock. Aging up faster. Exclamation mark tech tree or AoE could help you out in those situations if you ever ask yourself, what is the civilization good at? Obviously, I'm not doing the very best job of always explaining stuff like that. Simply because... Yeah, we've been looking at like Italians over the last 8 years. So... Yeah. Maybe I got a bit sloppy in doing my caster responsibilities of always explaining what exactly is going on and try to go more on the deep analysis from time to time. So barracks now, not the greatest placement in my mind. Would have liked to see it a bit more defensively, villagers being pulled. Yeah, nice moves here. Very aware. Do we see conversion? Not for now. Another siege workshop here to address this. Hera tries to go for some micro, but should get away there. Yeah, feels likely. And, well, that's what I said, right? I didn't like the barracks placement. Siege workshop also feels on the optimistic side. Villager count even. Fishing ship count not really relevant here, I would think. This cow still debating me. How many times did I look at cows on the minimap already here? Uh-oh, this is getting more and more intense now. Sayo sits at quite some reasonable stone count. Oh, goes for sanctity. Didn't expect that one. Oh, Scout wasn't quite some danger there. Dying to the own Mangonel shot. Now gets the shot off from distance. Nice one. Maybe double conversion on those. Could be an option. Low HP. And I think Hera might need to delete. Or he might eat the double conversion indeed. And that's so good for Mr. Yo. Controls the water so much easier. And that forces Hera to go back. But now the counter conversion will happen here. Mangonel v Mangonel. Mr. Yo dodges that one. And... Oi. This is still really, really intense. And feels like completely even game. Mr. Yo slightly behind the villagers, but has an extra TC. I don't even know who has the better civilization. I would see small advantages on the side of Italians, simply because like bombard cannons are my favorite unit, and Japanese don't get any. Plus Italians also have them cheaper. I think they're actually really valuable in fights like these here. Sayo likely to get a castle up at some point. Monks, good for both civilizations. Mangonel dance here, just get another shot off. Okay, happened in time. And nice micro, over and over again. Oh, a fadeaway conversion here. Yeah. Wouldn't a couple of war galleys for Hera be good here? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Like 2-3 war galleys could certainly help out against the monks. How about against the Mangonels as well? Oh, another conversion. Nice. So, oh, that's a risky castle, though. Pulls enough villagers there in my mind, though. And yeah, there's no immediate threat. So, feels like this should be a solid hold. Also, wall to the top there. Think the moment to maybe even think about dropping either 4th GC or going to Imp. Now, this is a pretty strategic decision he has to make. Ooh, more scouts here by Hera, and he has no idea that this is happening. Oh, so those scouts might be an overinvestment. Also, easily allows Mr. Yo to redock whenever he wants to. You're always with great timing. Yeah, really impressive. Really impressive. Could have been a good spot for 4th GC, I believe. I think I would have liked it. Feels a bit exposed. But this one is even more exposed. The question is 4TC really what you want to play against Italians? They're really known. Oh, look at that. Raiding coming around here on the transport way. Do you really want to go 4TC against Italians? They can go up to Imp earlier. They don't need a strong economy. So, feels like they should be squeezing in some magic there. Early Imperial Age. University now being dropped. Ooh, what is that all about? WWC still working, and that could be coming in. And yeah, that was nice to spot it. Do we see any reaction here by Mr. Yo? I would be really surprised. Yeah, that's going to be some dead villagers. If not all 5 being dead. Light Cav and Knights around. And Hera, not far away from imping this one. Ooh, could be 2 safe villagers here with those walls. Good job by Mr. Yo. Ay. Guys, are you smelling it? Are you smelling it a bit in the air? Could this potentially smell a bit like game 5? Hera on the way to Imp. Mr. Yo sits at not even 400 food. Anchovies? Yeah, maybe. If anchovies in game number 5 have the same smell, then anchovies, yeah. Monkerino, double snipe here at the front as well. Oy. Oh, this is good for Hera. Sayo's game plan didn't really pay off here. Hera just such a clean build. Got the fish, early added there, then still held the water control. Some pressure here at the side, and now he goes for the archer ranges. Not really the condo player, and I think archer ranges make lots and lots of sense here. I think first click after reaching Imp should certainly be chemistry. We actually have double market play here. That's an interesting one. We played a bit too much Age of Empires 4, where you can actually trade with neutral markets. Or Age of Mythology. After COVID, can't smell a thing? Okay. Another castle here. Double conversion. Should probably stop this one quite easily, at least. Running away. So fletching. Crossbow coming in. I think this will be bombard cannon. Arbalest play. But honestly, Japanese monks might be good enough. Block printing. Redemption. Also, the siege workshop will be gone. Oh yeah, instant conversion obviously there. If you go for the building, which takes longer than a normal unit, and you switch the focus, you basically instant convert there. So, Mr. Yo, quite a nice move. Hera a bit on the ambitious side. And that siege workshop, though, won't be finished. Or, like, won't be finished with the conversion. Oh, and now going back onto water again. What's the ideal composition for Japanese here? I think Monk Trap Tower. Cannon Galleons? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. We see Galleons. We see Chemistry. We see Botkin. Careening now for Mr. Yo. Cannon Galleon for Hera? Yeah. Mr. Yo knows. Okay, double castle at the side. If I lose the water, so much of my base will be able to be killed. So he prevents that. And look at that. Shipwright here for Hera. And that's just such a costly upgrade. But obviously so much cheaper for Italians. Add some more docks. I like how Hera is playing this one. Some galleons around as well. What did Hera say? Did he say anything? He advanced to him, my friend. That's what he said. Fast fire ships now. Furiko not good enough to forge shipwright on Japanese side. If they even have shipwrights. I'm pretty sure they do, though. Hera says GG, easy game. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Population still reasonably close. Chemistry now for Mr. Yo. Obviously didn't need to rush that one out too much. Yasama could obviously be a brutal upgrade here. Maybe go for mass tower. And then water control will be more tricky. Can you build here? I don't think so, right? I don't really know. Okay, careening obviously helping out. We don't have all the upgrades. At least I thought so. Well, we actually did. Now we need to have some demos being mixed in there. Remember, no heavy demos though for Italians. So mass fast fires are actually pretty solid against Italians if you can't fully run at all times. Finally converted the siege workshop. Okay. Can build these docks. Not sure about other buildings. Yeah, docks won't really help us too much here. Thought about like having 2-3 towers there. That could be something nice. And now look at all those upgrades that we're getting. An elimination and dry dock even. Okay. Not an upgrade that we see too often. Apparently Mr. Yo tries to go for that at least. Only 4 docks. And still no upgrades here from the castle. Love to see Yasama. Would love to see Karabaruto. Not really having the highest amount of resources though. But I love the tower push. Hera 20 population lead. Arbalest around. 1 bombard cannon here as well. Could die against the conversion though. Goes for the tower first. No upgrade on these. Would love to see guard tower. Would love to see masonry. Lots of upgrades still to get here in Imperial Age. Guard tower is the first one of many potentially after this one. Demo now to the front. How deeply is Hera trying to commit? Shouldn't really against 2. Pre-demo still good enough. Hera still very solid control here. Still feel like more than 4 could be a good option. More than 4 docks. Japanese be S tier if they got bombard cannons. Ooh, I'm not too sure about that. But certainly a big upgrade, yeah. Kataparupto and Jasama both on the way. So towers, shooting, triple arrow, plus traps instantly or like very quickly packing and unpacking. Oh, this could be really nice, especially against bombards. Those are 2 good things to focus on. Bombards again, shooting the tower. Bombards have to disengage though. Only 1 more dock left. Extra docks here at the side. No extra towers. Mr. Yo struggling to get enough stone. There's so much extra stone on the map though, so could go for it technically. Eco upgrades. Okay. Mr. Yo really focused on those. Love that. And that's so much damage output here. But triple bombard could be enough. Traps now under some danger. Can they get away? Villagers are trying to run. And those towers... we still don't have heated shot, so we don't have heated shot. That's a problem here. Traps need to run 133 villagers. Galleon tech now for Mr. Yo. Hera still in full control in this one. Now first cannon galleon out as well. Hera 40 population lead. Mr. Yo struggling quite a bit to put his resources on the map here, what it looks like. Too few docks certainly. Could have 40 more units on water if he just got everything up. Oh... Yasama, some are doing a good job of holding this area. Traps not really getting the kill against the Bombard cannon though. Hera now disengaging. More galleons can get some good snipes here. Would love to see some villagers being sent away. Maybe overboom even a bit more. Like 10 more villagers on stone. I wouldn't mind it. Oh, could certainly benefit from it. Where's the production here? Docks not being used. Mr. Yo's macro not on point. Tapping, look at the floating resources. That's not the Mr. Yo that we love. It's not the Mr. Yo that we want to see. Mr. Yo that we want to see, it just puts everything out on the map. Forces the opponents to more mistakes. Ooh. Shipwright. Okay. Maybe he was just waiting for the 1000 food. And after this upgrade finishes, we will see all those docks work. Then I don't mind it. This is a really greedy approach. But he sees only 2 bombard cannons. Oh god, 30 seconds away. That siege workshop is just to buy time. Won't matter at all. Can't build anything out of it. Oh no, we see the timing before Shipwright. Oh, goddy. Shipwright will finish. Galleon's now popping, but that's not good enough. I think massed heavy demo could be something. Also, just garrison them in the dock is so much better. I say, oh, that's a big loss for you. Ay. Cannon galleons around now. Keep upgrade. I think this is the spot where maybe heavy demo. Oh no, I think the Japanese don't get heavy demo. But fast fires. Fast fires and galleons. Oh, nice conversion there on the bombard. But lost monks in return. There are a very methodical push here at the side. Kills more and more dogs. Smells stronger. Yeah. Sayo pop 150. Still so many resources floating. Maybe another 5 dogs here could be an option. Triple cannon galleon now. Hera does such a good job of pushing this one. Another TC goes down. Elite skirmisher upgrade now. We see arrow slits as well. Makes those towers even stronger. Galleons around. That's way too much. Hera simply a solid 36 galleons here. Mr. Yo just taking so much time to tag into everything and felt. Just like not one clear line where he was strong and then bought himself more time. Not having the defense here, not having the water fight either. It just felt like everything took time and Hera just continued to pressure. And that's what we said. Early imp, simply where Italians are shining so much. They don't need to upgrade too much. Bombard cannon, arbalest, you can upgrade that one so quickly. And it felt like Japanese need like 30 upgrades to really be in the game there. Now he gets most of them, but he already lost so much map control. And, well, maybe he still feels okay now that I got everything. I also have 4 relics. Long game could be something for me. But Hera, lots of water control. Another attack here. Oh, Scum's moving in. Trying to go for some arbalest snipes. Farm's dying behind this one. It's not even the target, but obviously the splash damage still does something. Now conversions against the bombards here. One likely to be converted now. Skirmisher numbers are falling. Where's the bombard targeting? Okay, it will just die to the arbalest. And more water control. Hera, why is he not adding... Or, yeah, Hera just doing such a good job of not allowing Yo to get 2 more docks. That's simple. That's simple. But also 52 galleons means on land, Mr. Yo should have more. But Hera now teched into Hussars and get some upgrades for those. And then skirms won't be too great anymore. And now it's just diving deep for the stock here as well. Villagers are being killed. Still 3 cannon galleons. Trap is coming out. Should instantly die here as well. Can't really do too much. And that is just so much control. Blocked off the gold. Still does a pretty good job here, Mr. Yo. Of being active. Found a castle kill. More galleons. Not sure if I like that one too much though, to be honest. And now we see Mr. Yo taking into Arbalest as well. No, it's okay. I won't really have the answer to the Arbalest if I stay skirm only. Now another keep. Need to see the upgrade though. Only 23 on food. Certainly not enough. And those fast fires won't really produce. Look at that. 140 out of 140 here. Need way more houses. Are we building any houses somewhere? Okay, some in the middle here, but that's not enough for me. Another keep to defend. Mr. Yo is playing it okay here, certainly. Advances. Does some more damage. That should be another dead castle here. Hera, quite ambitious. Loses all the stuff on water. Ah, that's only one dock forced. Huh. A conversion here, quite funny. Towers are continuing. And that's it at castle. I think Hera... Oh, actually, I think he might have even lost it, yeah. That was not a cancel, my friends. More water control. Mr. Yo heavily struggling to get into proper population. Well, Hera needs to decide, where do I want to produce my hussars? Where do I want to continue? Bombard now being converted again. Arbalest could deal with this. And yeah, another conversion. Just so many Arbalest constantly, or so many Bombards constantly being converted. The Monk even back for healing. And now the Keeps continuing to do their work. And look at that. Mr. Yo continues with his trap and key push. Is there a chance? Is there still a chance for Mr. Yo in this one? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's why you're on Twitch and not on YouTube. Because you don't want to get spoiled by the length of the video. You don't want to know, okay, this was only a 4-game set. This might be a 5-game set. We don't know what's happening. And that's the beauty of this game. This beauty of esports. This beauty of RTS. Believing in Mr. Yo. I don't think it sounds crazy. If you deduct the 40 galleons on the field, Hera is not even 20 population ahead. Those galleons won't help out him a lot. And the more key push we have and the more stone we get. Pervis. Oh. More armor for his Arbalest. Now some rams being added. Not your typical unit here. Another bombard goes down and... Oh, actually Hera doesn't have endless amount of gold. One relic not taken here. Where? How much resources does Hera have? Okay, still a full gold spot at the top. Still some gold here. Likely to find this. Not impossible that he... Okay, he doesn't have too much more. Okay. So I think Hera has like 5k gold to work with. While Mr. Yo on his side... Still quite some stuff. Plus obviously still 4 relics. And I just heard more monks spawn. So it's not impossible that she actually tries to go for another elite cannon galleon conversion. And that she tries to go for the 5th relic here. Rams now moving forward. Pop 160. Arbalest dealing with this one okay-ish, I would think. And those keeps are just helping out so much. Bombard cannon, some problems here after the potential conversion. Monk survives. Arbalest are healing this one. No, Bombard cannon actually will not get converted. Trap survives as well here. Now the repair Arbalest are dealing with that Bombard cannon. Just so many Bombard cannon losses here. And all of a sudden, Mr. Yo is ahead in land population. Don't tell me he's making this one happen. What? Pop 160 against 170 for Hera. Maybe an overboom on water. Maybe an over investment on water. 26 galleons. Maybe lost some. Maybe deleted some. Phew, sorry go. Hera after using the market. Pop 160. Hera still pop limit. Don't get me wrong. I still don't mind the position here for Hera. But Mr. Yo is doing so many crazy good moves. He was down to pop 120 against a pop limit player. I was really sure that game 5 would be upon us. Now the redock. He was really just a bit confused by that redock as well. Didn't really know how to go to the next spot. Okay, Hussars around. Should find a pretty easy clear up. One conversion. Not even sure if that's going to happen. Arbalest might just try to save themselves in the towers. Indeed, that's what's happening. Now the barrack switch. Really poorly upgraded so far. Not a single attack, not a single armor upgrade. Mr. Yo goes for some quick walls here. Look at that beautiful move. Holy moly, this guy is so good. How about the upgrade here? Would have loved to see it more further in the back. More Arbalest production, potentially monks around. Meanwhile, at this end, one conversion, one kill. Still keeps around. And more rams moving forward. Hera not really focusing on that one. Another keep under quite some pressure, but still 300 stone. Now maybe the Arbalest attack here. More towers. Crazy. How incredibly good Mr. Yo is playing this one in the late game. He's considered to be one of the best late game players. Some might consider him number 2 after the Viper. Now the Relic being yoinked here. Number 5 could be in his possession. Feels like it. Goes for the Monastery at the front. Could have maybe gone for one further back if he really wanted to. But feels rather takes the goal a bit earlier and keeps the Monk at the front. Arbalest push. Halberdier push. Pop limit for Mr. Yo. Now pretty soon. And goes for water control here in the center as well. And that could just clear up so much. And that could obviously be quite demoralizing for Hera as well. If he loses water, population might be dropping. Oh, but he's doing a pretty good job of pushing this one back. Now the keep under some pressure. All the monks being cleared up, and Mr. Yo needs to disengage. Maybe some barracks over at the left-hand side could be something, because right-hand side is stopped as well. Hera's absolutely in this game. Holy moly, what a good one. Remember, Chinese get cannon galleons as well. So, actually, if we see the full water control for Mr. Yo, if he gets like 3 cannon galleons here, the game is over. Like, and he can't be contested, I mean. Hera just had galleons, but then cancelled them again. Huh. Chinese? I want to say Japanese. And yeah, look at that. Monastery now under some pressure. Another TC here at the sides. Some more pressure. Keeps are doing such a good job, and Keeps are actually not too bad against Rams with all the arrows. More and more map control lost. How much wood does Hera have? That one at the top. Some over here. Uh-oh. Yeah, wood control might be a big issue in the long run. Ooh. Really, how much gold on relics only? Well, we will take a look at that after the game. Unless there's now a wild stat. I don't want to really jump into the statistics right now. Do we have anything here? Nope. Killing Hera's navy is probably a mistake. But actually, if you get to cannon galleons, I don't mind it. Right? You can get some galleons here, can just cut off so much reinforcement. I think you simply shouldn't overcommit in fast fires now. I think Yo just for a moment just had 2 bombards. Being the Japanese player. Okay, galleons now around, and that will be ugly for Hera. Does he think, okay, just ignoring water is an option for him? And just pushing enough on land? Might be something. But then again, cannon galleons, as I said, just squeezed in there. Could be so good. Now traps might be lost here as well. How much stone did Yo get in this game? Holy moly. Still more gold and stone to gain. It's maybe Onager now, a unit that we could see. Hera even lacking the last attack upgrade. Okay, just finished. Still lacking some eco upgrades here. Last wood upgrade, last farm upgrade. Yo without bloodlines, but doesn't really build any cavalry, so not the craziest thing that it's missing. We have another contender for Game of the Year. Truly. How many great games we had in this tournament. Ram push now. Halberdier is finally getting the last attack upgrade. Stone being bought quite heavily here. Oh, that's costly. That's quite costly. Galleons around. Maybe sending some villagers or maybe some melee units here to deal with the ram. Could be something desperately needed. We have now more units trying to intercept here. Galleons around. No cannon galleons though. So sitting on the castle means Yo might lose quite some population. Cannon galleon tech is now. Somehow elite cannon galleon. Oh, cannon galleon's being built. Elite cannon galleon finished. Oh, this might become tricky then. Where are they going? 3 cannon galleons. Let's take a look at them. Should be spawning any second now. And yeah, all of them being sent to the top. We'll try to follow their path. Whew. 140 villagers, surely an overboom here by Mr. Yo. Now with all that water army, he is struggling to get army on land. Obviously, Hera sits at a full pop 200 on land and is just continuing to push in. Mr. Yo is still trying to hold. Feels like all Halberdiers would not be the worst thing ever for him here. Simply doesn't get onto the numbers that he needs. Cannon galleons, where are you? Oh, not really being used right now. They could just deal so much more damage at some different spots. They're just now being pulled. One trap only at the top there. Galleons helping out with the defense, but only doing 1 damage per shot. Halberdier is chasing down those hussars. Hera is in his element here. Cannon Galleons. 4 out on the field. 1 pressuring that castle. Love to see more being added. Hera now goes full hussar. Is that really the option against the Japanese player though? Traps now for the defense against that. Lots of villagers dying, but Mr. Yo still at 116, 11 more on the queue. Halberdier is trying to chase down Mr. Yo with instant reaction on that end. Cannon Galleons need to be used more. Really the most important thing. '70-minute mark now in this game. Oh god, another true contender of Game of the Year. Cav archers being mixed in. Might feel like a small mistake. And even after all those raids, Mr. Yo, I think he lost like 35 villagers or something. Still kept himself at very reasonable numbers here for sure. Some aggression on the right-hand side. Would love to see the Onage attack if he feels like he could afford it. Abel is still around. Traps for the defense. No more stone for the repair here. Apparently no more villagers for the repair. And now Cannon Galleons. 4 out, but still 3 over here. That's so annoying. It's so annoying. Halberdier is moving in. Should take a really reasonable fight against all those hussars. Hera disengages. Skirms now maybe fighting this one off. Uh-oh, where's the important monastery? That's the one with the 4 relics. Hera still plays with 0 relics. More and more stuff intercepted. Hera, pop limit. Woodlines, something we mentioned earlier, will be crucial. Hera running out of them pretty quickly. This one at the front will be the most important one. Does not have any control here. So actually, like this woodline will be extremely important. We now see up. What is this? Parthian Tactics? We only have 2 CA on the field. Is that really the direction Mr. Yo wants to go towards? Also getting more gold here. Double siege workshop. Maybe some ramps. Oh, he actually teched 4 onages. 11 HP. Not going to go up. This is like bothering me so much. Whew. Parthian Tactics. Onage attack for a 2nd time. And Gans could help out against the traps as well. Not the greatest army on land for Mr. Yo. Okay, now fights off against some of the hussars. Don't think he will mind this one too much. Gans will obviously be really happy with this. Although, well, we will have some guaranteed losses. Abeles microing back. Oh, still 2 traps alive. Mr. Yo, solid stone all of a sudden again. Why is he going that heavily on stone? Oh yeah, okay. I can see that now. Onage attack finished. That could be some nice aggression. Still intercepting more and more units. Ah, it sounds so weird to say. Oh! Hera actually only now. The last second armor for his range units. Oh, this feels so wrong. Oh, this feels so wrong. Okay, Cannon Galleons getting the shot. Another trap dies. Hera pop limit, but I don't think he has the weapons anymore. Woodlines all dry. This is his last wood. Still 0 relics. Now might go for his first one in this game. Onage is now such a good unit. Bombards, oh, not on the field even. Hussars are diving in. Siege, Halberdiers here. Onages going for some more shots. And it feels like Halberdiers can maybe deal with this one. Onage shots are solid. Keeps around. Trap gets a shot off. That should be good against those villagers. Lots of villagers dying. Hera drops down to pop 170. Oh no, this is getting intense. And all the Galleons intercepting the reinforcements from the right-hand side. Hera simply uses produce out of all stables. A good hotkey if you are in a spot where everything is safe. But on the right-hand side, you're getting raided. And in the center, we have those Galleons intercepting. So Hera, with quite a misplay there, loses so many resources, something that he cannot spare. Trap around, still alive. And those Onagers are getting the kill. Holy moly, what a crazy game by Mr. Yo. 3-1 victory in a crazy, crazy game number 4. That was so good. This guy in Imp. Holy moly. How much time it took for him to tech into all the upgrades that he wanted. Felt so long. 120 pop. Hera maybe too much on water there. Couldn't really finish this one out. Bombards. Babysitting. Maybe not there for Hera. Mr. Yo with a better KD. Also more upgrades there on his units. Right, we had like the last 2 armor upgrades missing for at least 20 minutes of him fighting. Whew. Jashima plus Katarupto. Plus key, plus arrow slits. Plus the redock on water. What a crazy game. Better KD for Mr. Yo in the end. Loads of upgrades. Look at that one. Look at how much more military we had for so long in this game. It's like 80 military against 20 military for like 15 minutes of this game. Perfect use of Japanese tech tree. That's a pretty reasonable description. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Economy gold, 5.2k gold. Relic gold. Also 8k stone. Hera, obviously more farmers. But what did those houses really achieve?